This video, we're going to talk about email broadcasts. So to get started, we'll actually click on this setting link here. And this is just a few settings for your email broadcast. This is the canned spam information. Depending where you live, I think this is probably required most places. Of course, again, it's up to you to kind of know the laws in your area. But name, email, street address, that sort of thing is usually required for sending emails of this type. So you want to enter that information if it's not already in here and save that. And then we also have this member unsubscribe notification. So this will be sent to the site admin whenever a member unsubscribes from email broadcast. So members can unsubscribe. That's sort of, again, a law thing that they have to be able to unsubscribe. And so this is the email that you will get when someone does that. You can enable or disable that email if it depending on your preference there. So that's the settings. Those are pretty simple and straightforward. This screen is going to show broadcasts you sent. We'll go ahead and skip that for now, and we'll go ahead and create an email broadcast. And now one thing you'll notice here is that if you try to create an email broadcast and you don't have this information filled in, it's going to pop up this screen, again, due to how the laws work and so forth. So we'll just do 555, street name, any town, and we'll go and 55555. Okay, and we'll select a country, and we'll hit save and close. Okay, now if we go to click email broadcast, we're good to go. And there's a number of different options here. So the first stuff is you can set the from name and from email. That's pretty straightforward. You can select who you want to send it to. So you can select membership levels, or as I covered when I talked about in the members tab about manage, you can also select a saved search. So when you do an advanced search in the members manage screen, you can save that search. And if you do that, it will now show up here. Once you select save searches, now you can select it here, and it will only be sent to this email will only be sent to people who would show up in that search, who qualify for whatever settings you set over there. We'll go back to membership levels and just select our gold level here. And now you can include canceled levels if you'd like. You can include pending levels. So these are levels that people who, if you have email confirmation turned on, you have admin approval turned on, those would be considered people who are pending. So if you want to include those people as well, you can select that. In terms of the email, pretty straightforward. So our subject line, this is our body. So that's all pretty straightforward, standard email stuff. You can do text or HTML emails. You can also do merge codes. So you can insert, say, like the first name or email address, whatever you'd like to in there using the merge codes. You can have a little signature here like this. And then you can check whether you want this email sent to the site administrator's email address. So if you essentially want a copy of the email, you can check this. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward, creating the email. Once you're done, you can select preview broadcast, and that is going to sort of give you a preview of what the email is actually going to look like. Okay, so you can see with everything in it, the subject, the body, the signature, has to be included by law. This as well. So this is the canned spam. So this is what the email is going to look like. Once you've done that, you can either edit the broadcast or you can hit send broadcast. And now what you'll see here is you'll see this in the list that we talked about. And you'll notice how the status, it may have been a little quick, but the status said queued. So we queue the emails. So that's a performance thing with your server. So we'll queue the emails, and then once those emails are all processed, the screen will refresh and the status will click over to done. So you can see the status of your email broadcasts as they're being sent out. And then this will also just sort of keep a record in here of all the broadcasts that you sent. You, of course, can delete it if you want. If you want to look at it, you can jump back in here, and this will give you a look at what that broadcast was like. So that's email broadcasts inside WishList Member.